Hello, hello. It's October 1st. I'm so excited to do flip throughs of my 6 Southern Lotus Halloween coloring books. Now, I have to say, I don't know anything about Southern Lotus. I don't know. I know that they came out with some stuff similar to what Coco Wyo had come out with a year ago, the creepy dolls and whatnot. I picked up this batch of coloring books because I'd heard good things, and I was sketchy at best, thinking they're going to be kind of spin-offs of Coco Wyo and, for example, Weird Couple, like Odd Couple. But in all honesty, I love them. I really like the pictures a lot. I think they're really good, fun, and I'm going to be doing a picture in each of these for Halloween here, and I'm going to flip through them for you now. They're inexpensive. I think they're like $6 or something, at least when I got them a couple weeks ago. And my guess is just another similar situation to a Jade Summer Coco Wyo, you know, a company of artists that comes together under this name, Southern Lotus. So we're going to take a look. I have Weird Couple, I have Creepy Twins, I have Creepy Doll, I have Creepy Girl, I have Little Creepy, and I have Beauty Witches. So let's start with Creepy Doll, because that's my favorite. It really is my favorite. I love it. This is one book that, despite it being a cheap book, an expensive book, not cheap, I'm going to do all the pictures because I just love it. I love dolls. I think these books are just so cool. I don't know anything bad about this company, nor do I want to know. So I just know what I like. That's all there is to it. And what I like about these books is they're mostly black backgrounds. There's test color pages. And they're black on the opposite side, so you don't see as much of like your marker coming through. I think they're really fun. They're kind of like a combination of like a kawaii and a young girl one and a manga and a gothic all at the same time. And I just love just because you can look at this black with the spider webs, and it's just more like fun to color in. I love it, and there's kind of like a Victorian feel, a steampunk Victorian feel to these pictures as well. I will link all 6 of these books below. Since it's Halloween coming up here, you might want to grab a few while they're still available. If you find something you like, I'll try to go a little bit quick just because we have 6 books to get through here. But yeah, this is one that I'm like, oh, I want to do them all. This might be one of the books that I'm like, just like the Gothic Lolita by Coco Wyo. Is it Coco Wyo or Jade Summer that did Gothic Lolita? Gosh, I don't remember. I think it's Coco Wyo. That's one book that I want to do all the pictures because I love the Victorian dresses. But this reminds me of that a little bit. I mean, really, like they're all different. There's not like, they're not crummy. They're not redundant. They're unique. They're fun. And I'm gonna have to work on this all year round if I want to finish the book, but I love this one. Also, I skipped one. She's licking blood off her knife. That one's so cool. I love that. Might do that one with all the knives in there. And they're just kind of like challenging. They're not basic, beginner. These are like intermediate. Intermediate pictures. Here's some twins. No redundant pictures or duplicate pages. Love this one. So that is it. And I'd also like these because they don't have the gloss. They're matte, so they don't shine in my camera, my ring light. That is Creepy Doll. Absolutely love it. All right, Creepy Twins is next. This one is really fun. Another one I really like. Same scenario, color test pages, black backgrounds. Let's get to the first page. You get a lot of the Shining vibe in this book. And the twins all look different. They're not just like the same girls over and over. And like this one has like crackle on the background instead of spider webs, lightning. My biggest challenge is going to be to figure out which one of each to color. I only have time to do one in each book because I have so many Halloween books I want to color in. That looks like a wood face. Maybe I should do a flip videos of all my Halloween coloring books. You guys want to see that? Because I have probably 50 or 60. I did pull out a pile of the ones I'm going to color this season. It's a huge pile. It's like this big. I can at least show you the ones I decided I'm going to color in. Head on a straw. Kind of steampunk twins. Oh, they're holding hands. It's harder to flip when you're at the back. It gets a little bulgy. The only thing is, because I love Halloween so much, like the time of year for coloring, that I feel like I try to rush my pictures more because I want to get more of them in, so they may be more basic, but that's okay. All right, so that is it for the Creepy Twins by Southern Lotus. Very, very fun book. Now let's get into Weird Couple. Love this book as well. Again, parallels to the Odd Couple, but different, so that's okay. And these ones on the black background have the cute little trunk heads, so it's like every book has something different on their black background. Yeah, they're like at a beauty parlor. They have kind of like that puppet Pinocchio wood faces. Coffin. Romeo and Juliet. Oh, that reminds me of that Alien movie where they hold the hand, they do the knife, and the guy's like, ah! What Alien movie is that? That must be the first one. Aliens. Puppet. Yeah, I see puppets like Pinocchio. They're wood. Costumes. She's got her tied upside down with ropes. Bondage. Gosh, I don't know how to decide which one to do. You guys know I must have like 450 coloring books. What's gonna happen to all my coloring books when I die someday? I have no idea. Like, my kids aren't the least bit interested. Hopefully I'll know before I go that I can sell them all off, because I probably only ever color like 1 or 2 pictures in every book. Make a fortune on my coloring books. But it's fun to collect them because it's like going to your own library when you want to do something. Oh, I like this one, the Halloween cake. I might do this one. Dressed up Phantom of the Opera. I wonder how many, actually I haven't counted. Maybe there's like 25 or 30 pictures in each book. I'm not sure. A lot. On a pirate ship. At the dance. Looks like the Corpse Bride. All right, that is the end of Weird Couple by Southern Lotus. Another really fun choice. Let us move to Creepy Girl. Just like Spooky Girl or Weird Girl, like another spinoff. You know, I'm not knocking artists for figuring what's popular in the market and doing something similar. It's really not that different than fiction, because I'm a writer. If what's popular are like suspense crime fiction, the James Patterson novels, for example, the Jack Reacher novels, you know what sells, you know what people like. If you're going to be a writer and publish books, you need to go with what the market wants. And the only way to do that is to know what's popular, what's selling, what people will read. So you tailor your writing, your books in a similar style. So that is not uncommon. Just like with Netflix, with TV shows, they know that fantasy movies like Harry Potter and whatever, like all those movies sell and people adore and love them. So you have more people making movies like that. It's not that different with coloring books. You have a coloring book that comes out, it is wildly popular, everybody loves it. You have artists out there like, oh, let me see if I can think of my own similar idea and do a book. I mean, the pictures are all different, everything. I do wish they would not have a name so similar. You know, that's all. The titles are what bug me, like the Creepy Girl or Weird Girl or Spooky Girl. Instead of a girl name, they could have a totally different title that's not similar to that, because the pictures are really different. So I don't know. That's the only thing. I wish they could get a little more creative with their titles that don't seem like they're trying that hard. But it is true that market comparison, testing the market and knowing what consumers like is normal. It's just they need to get a little more original with their titles. But this book is fun too. I love this book. I like that picture a lot. This one has little ghosties on the back of it. And you know, the Cocoa Islands don't have the black backed pages. And I like to see just like little pictures too. And it hides some of your marker, which I like too. I like this one. I like this whole book. Honestly, I like this one better than Spooky Girl. Is it Spooky Girl? Yeah, I like this one better. Love this one. Like Deborah Muller did Ghost Girl. Very different, very unique, really, you know, quintessential for Deborah Muller style. But nothing like anything I've ever seen. I love that book too, a lot. But I have trouble coloring ghosts because I don't do the translucent look very well. Like, so I kind of tend to avoid the ghost pictures. I gotta work on that. I like this one's fun. My mom was a painter, so that makes me think of her. Not a gothic Halloween painter, but you know. She painted Thomas Kincaid style. It's the eyeball jar. Oh, that's like Alice falling down the rabbit hole. Look at that. That one's neat. I like that. You don't have to do background because it's already black. Shoot. I wonder what time it is. I have to go turn off my oven. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 11:26 a.m.
11:20. I think I have enough to finish this video. That one's cute. Baking in the kitchen. So yeah, they're different. Like, you got plenty of variety in these books, depending on what you're interested in. I really love the book Spooky Baby. Is that one done by Crook? It's from last year. Who did that book? Spooky Baby. Think. Might have been Crook, but I'm not sure. All right, that is Creepy Girl. All right, we got 2 left. We're gonna do Little Creepy. This one was cute, and this one is more like the kind of cute kawaii style. Might be for younger populations, or if you want to do this with your kids or grandkids, or if you just like this easy, cute style if you're a beginner. I bought it because I might want to just sit down with one of these out when I'm binge watching something and not have to think about how it looks. Just to use up some of my blocky inks, my markers. These are very easy pictures. And they're not like as horror based. They're just more cute. Creepy cute stuff like the title says. Looks like a Pokemon character. Pikachu! I think this one's going to be fun. Too much open space on the characters to use pencil. It would take forever to blend, but definitely good for markers. That looks like another Pikachu character, the little gray one. What's his name? Weedle or Warble or something. My sons are both into Pokemon when they were young, and still are, and they're old now. 20s and 30s, and they still like Pokemon. All the new Pokemon's guys coming out. Did you get it? Did you get it? They're like 27 and like 35. Funny. That looks like another Pokemon character. Nintendo Switch, Nintendo DS, Xbox One. Whenever there's a new Pokemon game, I'll have to get it. I like this one. I might do that one. Super cute. I love this book. These ones just make me happy. Happy, happy. Koala. And that's it. So that is Little Creepy by Southern Lotus. A nice, unique variety. Now we're going to get into the last one, Beauty Witches. This one is a little more mature. Tons of detail. This reminds me a lot of the Coco Wild Green Witches book. I think I copy. And this is one you could do year round. Doesn't have to just be like a Halloween. I did notice on my copy, the black is a lot more faded on this one. It's more gray. That could have been a printing error or low ink issue on Amazon's behalf. So these are just like pretty girls that are witches. Yeah, see there's some streaks, so there was some printing issue. I should have returned this and got a different one. But I got it like a month ago, so I didn't think of it. And plus this part was fine, so. Different style here, more like normal faces and normal people. Not so much the characters, you know, like cartoony character type television characters you saw in the other books, so horror characters. You have to use probably real skin tones in these pictures. Be sure to check out my video November 1st or in the first few days when I show you all these books that I colored. I like to do a lot of unique stuff at Christmas. I'm sure Christmas, that too, but Halloween, because I do like skin tones that are like green and gray and like cement skins and wood skin and alien skin, and you can get away with doing different stuff. You don't have to just use your normal skin tones. You can do all kinds of fun, interesting stuff for your Halloween books. Yeah, so that is it for Beauty Witches. Beauty Witches, Little Creepy, Creepy Girl, Creepy Doll, Creepy Twins, and Weird Couple. If there's any Southern Lotus Halloween books I'm missing, please let me know below. I linked all of these below on Amazon if you want to check them out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know which ones you pick up, and have a great October.